Base CBO, what is good with y'all today, man? I'm talking about body game once again. Today I will be talking about how I maneuver to maximize your options and just keeps things flowing a little better, because once you get your body together, you start to deal with some issues, maybe some haters, maybe some unwanted attention. So this is what I do, because we all know body game will help your online presence tremendously, right? If you're in shape, you can post thirst traps. Your post will get more engagement just overall once you look better, once your body's together. But that will also bring unwanted attention, right? Because once I started posting more thirst traps and stuff like that, I would have a lot of dudes come up to me, oh, can you train me? Can we work out together? Which, I mean, it's cool. If you want to train people, get your physique together and start posting. You will literally get dudes just like that wanting you to train them. But then I started getting tired of that, man, because I wanted to be an online trainer. But then the more I looked into it, I said, man, this really not for me. You know, I think working out really isn't that hard. Or let me say, it can be hard, but it's not complicated. And for me, I did a lot of different types of training, but I feel like a lot of people in the fitness industry, they just try to overcomplicate working out, you know, and it's really not that complicated, man. Track your calories, don't eat as much, hit your protein goal, and make sure you're doing all the different exercises properly and stretch. Like, there's really not too much to it. I feel like people make it a lot more complicated than it has to be. So once I started seeing that, I didn't want to be a trainer anymore. So if I post a thirst trap now, I still have dudes hitting me up, oh, Cole, train me. Oh, let's work out with each other, which I have no issue doing, but it be the people that don't really mess with me like that, that still want me to go work out with them. It's like, bro, you done seen me post on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You ain't like nothing, you ain't follow me, but you come up to me like, oh, I seen you on Instagram, I seen you on TikTok. Like, I don't like that energy, I don't mess with it, man. And if you haven't liked the video already, go ahead and like the video. But if there's something that is free and you really mess with me, you should do it. It's free. It takes nothing out your day to hit the like button. It takes nothing out your day to show some support, right? Even I dated a girl a little over a year ago, and she like, oh, I seen your little TikTok. At that point, I already knew it was done with, because I'm like, you really don't mess with me. You don't want to see me grow and thrive. I told you I want to be an online trainer, but you're not even trying to support me in that by just hitting a like button, by just following me, by leaving a comment, right? Because a lot of people, they have this ego. This is another part of body game and self-improvement. Once you start improving yourself, some people will be intimidated by you and they don't want to show you love. They're like, oh, everybody else is messing with him, so I'm not going to do it. I want to be different. You know, and that's just corny thinking, man. That's lame thinking. Just because, oh, I bet all the girls are messaging him. I bet all the girls are liking his post, so I'm not going to do it. So they try to do stuff to stand out. But then when they see you in person, they still mess with you. And it's like, nah. If you're going to show love in person, show love online, right? And that, like I said, it just says a lot about people's character when they'll act like they mess with you, but they really don't. People act like, oh yeah, I seen your video call, I mess with you. But it's like, do you though? Because I keep my notifications off. I don't care about social media that much. You know, yeah, this I want to grow my channel and grow my online presence, but I don't care about it that much to like, I gotta look at every like, I gotta look at every comment. I try to get to y'all comments just because you showing love, I'm trying to show love back. You know, if we can chop it up and talk about something, that's cool. But I'm not like one of these girls that is like obsessed with Instagram, checking all these likes and stuff. But occasionally, after someone like acts like they mess with me heavy, I might go through my likes and be like, do they really mess with me though? Are they really liking my post? Do they even follow me? Because a lot of times these dudes won't even follow me. You hit me up on Snapchat, oh, can you train me? You don't even follow me. Why would I train you for free? Right? It's just goofiness, man. And then when I tell them no or I don't mess with them, they just don't follow me. And it's like, okay, you was just trying to use me, and it's very obvious. So that's one thing, man. On Snapchat, I make my story private, so only women can view it. Because I don't want to deal with all these dudes. Oh, can I get training? Oh, I see you, bro. But like, they'll want to get training from you. I've even had this is what really made me do it though. I had this gay dude try to pay me for news like 2 weeks ago. At that point, I was just like, bro, anytime I post a thirst trap on Snapchat, it gotta be just women. It's gotta be just women, because I'm not trying to deal with that weird stuff, bro. I'm not trying to deal with that weird stuff. That's like the third gay comment I got. And I think they're seriously gay dudes. It's not just like they joking around. The time before that, a dude hit me up like, let me eat that dick up. And I was just like, come on, bro. Like, why you gotta be so aggressive? You know, I'm straight. I don't want to even think about none of that stuff, man. Chill out. Stay away from me, man. I don't want to hear you want to eat my dick up and all that. It's just weird, bro. And then you have a lot of these dudes trying to mess with you. Like, oh, yeah, I see you been getting right. And, dude, if you ain't like my post, if you ain't showing no support, why is you trying to mess with me now? It's because you got something they want. They really don't mess with you, but they want your body. They want your physique. So that's part of the jealousy, man. But posting these thirst traps is easy like work. Sometimes I might start streaks with people. I know people like, oh, you still do streaks? Hey, it keeps you on their mind. You know, I might send that shirtless pic before I go to bed. Now they thinking about you. I've been talking to a Mexican girl, and she's like, I wonder what your touch feels like. Like, she make me feel like I'm a god the way she be talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you on a different level. Like, you just godly. Like, I wonder what your touch feels like. I'm like, Johnny, chill. Like, just think about that, bro. I wonder what your touch feels like. Like, she's really imagining us together, right? I can't see her yet. I ain't gonna get into that. I ain't trying to put nobody's business out there like that. But I can't see her yet. I'm gonna see her eventually, but I can't see her yet. But if I was just the average Joe Schmo, I had an average dad body, do you really think she'd be like, oh, I wanna see what you feel like. I want you to feel me. She wouldn't be talking like that if I was the average Joe Schmo. You feel me? And that's just the way it is, man. Like, with everything, it has pros and cons. You're gonna have to deal with some of these dudes that are on some weird stuff. They trying to like leech off of you. They want to get their body together, but they really don't mess with you. Like, you gotta deal with stuff like that. But the way I maneuver with it is just make that private Snapchat. Make a close friends Instagram and put all the girls on it. Boom. You minimize the hate and you maximize the options. Right? That's the way I do it, man. It works good for me, man. I don't have all these dudes, oh, can you train me? Can we work out? I don't have to deal with all that. And I still get to, damn, you fine. Ugh, you know what I'm saying? So, and one more point I want to make, man, I done see some old heads like bash looks Maxine. And I see where they're coming from. Like, you a man, you're not supposed to care about your parents too much. Like, that's for the women. I understand that message, but I feel like the way society is changing, women care about looks more than ever. And I've came across solid women like, look, I done dated the ugly dude, and he cheated on me, so I might as well go for exactly what I want. Right? So, becoming more attractive is just gonna make your dating pool even bigger. Now, I don't agree with all the surgeries and liposuction. I don't agree with that. If you want to get your body together, do it the right way. Do it through hard work. Don't do it for liposuction. What is that, man? Don't get no liposuction. That's weak-minded. You know, you don't feel like putting in the work. Let me go ahead and pay the doctor. Nah, do it the right way. But I don't think there's anything wrong with, you know, I got bushy eyebrows. If I don't shave between my eyebrows, this unibrow gonna start coming in. There's nothing wrong with shaving that. There's nothing wrong with shaping up your beard. There's nothing wrong with, if you got a patchy beard, use some minoxidil. You know, do the little things that make you more attractive. Now, don't be obsessed with that. I see a lot of dudes in this side of YouTube, they're obsessed with the way they look. Like I said, I was getting hit on by a woman, and I was wearing like 3-year-old joggers. It had a hole in the crotch, and I was wearing a shirt from middle school. But they see the physique. They see the physique. They see the way I walk. They see the way I talk. And they know I got something special about me. So a lot of it's about how you present yourself, but getting your physique together, making sure your face is clean, the beard is cut clean, everything, that is going to help tremendously, right? It's not about everything. Don't obsess with it, but just implement all these little things. Learn a little bit of things from everybody, man. Everybody got something to teach, man. You know, everybody got something to teach. But I'm gonna keep this one real short, man. It's just really about the thirst traps, man. You can put these thirst traps out. Your dating, online dating becomes way easier. I'm telling y'all, man, because even online dating for me was a struggle. And I also think age plays a role in it. Like, if you're 18 on a dating app, it's gonna be way tougher when you're 18 compared to when you're 23. If you're 23, 24, the dating app's gonna become easier because just the options. Because a lot of these women, they don't want to date someone younger than you. So if you're 18, you will have a harder time dating someone 20, but they'll date up, right? So everything gets easier the more attractive you become. You get a little bit older, you get a little more experience, your body gets together. Online dating will come a lot easier. And this is another thing with the dating apps. You don't want to be showing off your physique too much, right? You want to show your physique, but don't show it off too much. Maybe one shirtless picture and that's it. And some of these apps don't allow you to have shirtless pictures. But you want to show off your physique without like looking like you're too into yourself. Like if every photo is you showing off your body, you're doing too much. Even with these thirst traps, you don't want to post no thirst trap every single day. Maybe once a week, maybe twice a week you hit the gym. That's the way to do it, man. You want to not do too much. And like I said, let the women be the only ones viewing your Snap. Let the women be the only ones viewing your Instagram. If you don't want attention from dudes like, oh, let's work out with each other, let's get one in. Deal with that unwanted attention, or if you get attention from gay dudes, you don't have to deal with that, man. So the way I've been doing it, man, I take it straight from Tinder, Hinge, Bumble. Beyond, the more platform, the more range you have. That's just the way it is. And I'll take them to my Snapchat. If you got a good Instagram account, take them to your Instagram account. Don't stay on these dating apps, man, because you are in a puddle full of other men. So you want to get it off the dating app, because a lot of times these women might not have notifications on Bumble, Hinge, Tinder. But a lot of times they'll have their notification on Instagram and Snapchat. So when you snap her, when you DM her, she's gonna see it quicker than if she's on these dating apps. She might forget about you, or she might see something she likes even more on that dating app and just be like, swerve, you feel me? So just keep that in mind, get them off the dating app. Don't be too much into your physique. Don't go full pretty boy mode like you feeling yourself too much, man. Because like I said, some of this stuff will intimidate women when you're more attracted than them. Just being real. If you're more attracted than your girl, she might be a little intimidated by that. And that's fine. But just realize there's a downside to that sometimes. Like I said, I was dating a girl. She wasn't really messing with me. Like, she'd be like, oh, I seen your TikTok, but she ain't like nothing. She ain't shared nothing. She ain't even follow me. Because she was intimidated by me being attracted. She was intimidated by my following, right? So sometimes people act weird when it comes to stuff like that, but the people that really rocking with you, I always rock with y'all, man. So like I said, man, I know I was kind of all over the place in this video, but I appreciate y'all for watching the full video. Go ahead, hit that like button. Y'all should have been did that, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.